Namaste, welcome everyone. My name is Kassandra. I'm going to take you through a 15-minute yoga for sleep class, particularly good for your hips and your lower back. Now, this is day 12 of the evening yoga movement. If you are new, you can certainly just enjoy this video on its own, but I would absolutely love to have you join the full 30-day challenge. It's free to sign up. You can just click that first link down below in the description box. So let's start lying down on our back. We're going to stretch a little bit into the hamstrings and the back of the legs, which is good for hips as well as for your lower back. So as you come down here, you can bring your right knee in with you and just hold on somewhere along the back of that leg. And I like to flex and point through the toes, especially depending on what kind of footwear you had on today. There might be a lot of tension here. So don't worry about having your leg perfectly straight. You can definitely bend your right knee a little. And if you'd like to intensify this, go ahead and slide your left leg straight as well. And if it's too much, keep your left knee bent. Take 3 more full breaths here. Now let's all make sure our left leg is straight. Bend into your right knee and cross it over into a twist. So your right knee reaches to the left. Stretch your right arm out to the side. Press into your right shoulder. So every class in this evening yoga movement has a different affirmation. Our affirmation tonight is I feel at home in my body. I feel at home in my body. And as you repeat this internally, you might ask yourself what this means to you, how you define being at home in your body. Three more breaths right here. And come back to center. We're going to find reclined pigeon pose. Cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee and pull that left thigh in. And you might even sway a little bit side to side. This is really wonderful for your right hip and right glute. Notice if head and shoulders are lifting off the mat. Try to keep them relaxed down. Give it one last big squeeze. And let's release, uncross the legs. We'll find that hamstring stretch on the second side. So left leg stretches up and go ahead and point and flex. Just alternating. Using some arm strength, but not too much. I feel at home in my body. You might stay as you are, or you can make this a little bit more intense by straightening your right leg to the floor. And it might not seem intuitive, but stretching our hamstrings is one of the best things we can do for our lower backs. Just a few more minutes or moments here. Not minutes, don't worry. Make sure your right leg is straight as we bend our left knee and carry it over into a twist. Left arm stretches out to the side, maybe using your right hand to press that thigh down. It's not really about pushing down to the floor. Really, we're just, as much as possible, trying to lift our left hip up and anchor and stack it over the top of our right. This is how we get the rotation in our spine. Upper body faces up, hips face to the side. Breathing deep. And let's come up, reclined pigeon pose. Cross your left ankle over the top of your right knee. Reach through as you pull it in. Maybe that same little gentle rocking side to side. Give it one last little squeeze. And let's release. We're just going to come up sitting so you can just rock up. Keep your right leg extended out in front of you and bring your left foot to the inside of that thigh. We'll come into a different kind of forward fold. Again, working for low back by targeting into our hamstrings and stretching along the spine. Inhale, really feel the length here, so grow even taller, and then fold from here as you release. Don't worry about how far you are or are not getting in the pose. Just get a nice stretch. Inhale, rising up. Let's take a little twist before we do the other side. So cross your left foot over the top of your right thigh. Really lift up, and this time we're gonna hook our right elbow to the inside of that thigh crease. Left fingertips go behind you and really lengthen up and then twist. Pull the belly in. And release, facing forward, switching sides, left leg out in front of you. Bring the right foot into the inner thigh. Now lengthen out first, really stretch and reach, and then go ahead and fold. Not worrying so much about how far you are or are not getting in this pose. So how can you feel more at home in your body? How do you relate to this affirmation? Let's come up Into your twist. Right foot crosses over your thigh. Lengthen and hook your elbow to the inside of the leg. Right hand goes behind you. Lift and then lengthen. No slouching here. Release, facing forward. Let's come onto hands and knees, tabletop pose. Palms under your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. And from here, all you're going to do is trace some big circles with your hips. So you're sending them all the way over, side, forward, and back. Making this intuitive, noticing where there's a bit more stiffness. And you can reverse circles in the other direction. And coming all the way back through to center. Just cat and cow as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, tailbone up. Exhale, round and contract, chin to chest. A few more here. Last one. Go ahead and widen your knees, big toes together. Press back wide like a child's pose. A great pose for both hips and lower back. Soften your belly. And even though your arms are reaching up overhead, draw your shoulder blades down your back so you're not shortening your neck in any way. Giving yourself lots of space. Take 5 more breaths here in the pose. What can you let go of from your day? How can you best support yourself for a deep night's sleep? I feel at home in my body. Let's lift on up. Closing our practice, come to take a seat. Close your eyes, hands at your heart, roll your shoulders back. Centering yourself. We close by chanting Om. Inhale to chant, big breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this bedtime yoga practice. Leave me a comment down below. Remember to use the hashtag good evening so I know you made it all the way to the end. I'll practice again with you tomorrow night. I would love for you to just take 5 minutes and do this affirmation meditation. Please do subscribe to my channel to support free yoga on the internet. You can do so just by clicking the subscribe button right here. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.